up for a special Bodo production Toy Story 2 live action, another live stream. Hey, we got one person.
Hi.
We got one person already. We're just gonna start and wait for a few people. Just give us a second. Just setting everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, just making sure we get a few people in, and then we'll start. Hey, we got a second person. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Right. Now, welcome to a special Bird Production Toy Story 2 live action live stream. We are clearly on set of another Al's apartment scene. We did another live stream before. We just thought we'd give you some chance to get some Q&As in because we got a lot of questions recently and people want to know a bit more about the project, what's going on, when's the release date, and everything like that. Obviously, it's quite hard to do a video because we've been super busy with filming this, because we've been basically filming every day. Awesome, yay. Well, hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian. So we got, how's it been the last summer, though? It's been it's been a long,
It's been busy.
been very busy. And, but yeah, so what we have here is, it's a little setup. We're just doing for temporary. We are how about are we in now? We're in the bit where just before Prospector shows his true colors.
Yeah.
I always loved that bit. Hello, 64 Plush Production, Karasan. Got a question. Hello, I hope productions of the movie is going well. You guys are really great. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks,
Thank you. And I hope the project comes out being amazing, which it probably will. Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, thanks.
Fortis, sorry if I can't pronounce you guys all the YouTube names. YouTube names. Sorry, what's with me today? How much of the project were you able to work during COVID? Well, here's the thing. We had about 3 lockdowns.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
About 3 lockdowns. The first 2, I believe, we couldn't do anything because it was it was a massive global pandemic. I think everyone was suffering during those times, and there was no one can go out. I think it was just
not really. No.
if it was like going for grocery shopping or essentials.
That was as much as you could do.
But that's the only thing we could. And I remember because I'm actually studying university, doing filmmaking, and I actually took a year out because of the pandemic. I just didn't feel like it was too safe to come back. And now this is the thing. I'm actually gone back to uni. I'm transferred to a different university, so I'm studying my second year. So I'm doing Toy Story 2 and studying in the same time. So we're kind of both using our time. That's why the project's taking a lot longer now because it's been a bit hard for us because Levi's at work and I'm in uni every day. But we're still dedicated to it and we're still working and we've been filming pretty much every day the last whole 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Levi used to meet up after uni. Then we set off here and then we start about around 2ish. And then
about then. Yeah.
now, because of the winter time, winter's coming. Brace yourself. It gets a bit darker over the years now, and not over the years. Sorry about my words. It's going on. Yeah, it gets a bit darker during the day, and we need to film it earlier. But it's fine. We actually got a lot done during the summer, which we're really impressed and happy with. Some of the footage we had to kind of reshoot because we didn't really had for over the project a proper studio set up or with the lighting and everything. So we've been using natural light, and that is really hard with stop motion because with natural light you have to kind of depend on the sun in some of the shots, and if it's overexposed or over too bright, you have to restart again, which is really annoying. But it's definitely been a great summer. We got a lot done.
Heck yeah, definitely.
We've got a few questions. How are you guys going to do the airport and the crossing street scenes? Now, that's one of the biggest questions we get is the airport and the crossing scene. Because that's I would ask that. I was like, if someone's doing a live action Toy Story 2,
Yeah,
like,
same.
how the hell are you gonna do the airport thing?
Mhm.
Airport, there's always another way of doing it. About we, I don't want to. I think I've shared this story before, but I did try to go to a real airport, and they weren't too happy. So they were
Oh, yeah.
going to actual airport and filming their aircraft is not a good idea. You need a lot of like, you need to get a lot of permissions,
Yeah.
especially things like that with dangerous aircraft pieces and all that. So
Mhm.
there's no way they're gonna let you film there. So we always come with a backup plan, and because our project is a bit kind of low budget, we
Mhm.
don't have the amount of money of building our own
Oh,
airport
hell
field
yeah.
or having our own space. So we kind of do the thing where we do it miniature, so it's just that easy
Mhm.
way of kind of those old school film ways, you know, back in the 80s where they used to like do matte paintings.
Mhm.
Like in Star Wars, if you ever remember the original trilogy, they used to always like do like the Hoth is all mini
Yep.
sets. The Hoth battle. They never actually they've been some of the scenes they actually been to the Hoth, like went to like a snow
Yes.
place. Was that Antarctica? I don't know where they went.
I can't remember. Sorry.
But yeah, but the majority is filmed with pieces of models, and that's what we got inspired from, and we thought it'd be kind of great using that in our film, and gives it that kind of nice, you know, a bit of that kind of really homemade feel, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Even though some people might like it, some people are like, oh, this is definitely fake, but I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy what we've tried to do and try to tackle those big, massive scenes. A lot of our stuff, a lot of the scenes where we thought we're gonna like, how the hell we're gonna do that is
Mhm.
we pretty much use these like kind of homemade styles, ideas where we make it into models or miniatures or anything like that. Have we got any other questions? Oh, have I missed any? But yeah, yeah. So, so pumped. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. That's good.
We really appreciate all you guys' support and everything. And I know one question I do get every day is, when is the release date?
Yes.
When is the release date?
When is it coming out?
We,
When is it?
where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, where is the release date? That's the 101 thing we wanted. We wish we can give you guys the
Yeah.
release date. I would.
We do definitely.
Everyone, I want to say, please be patient. I know.
Yes.
I feel the same issues as you guys. If I was waiting for this project this long, I'd be like, these guys taking ages. What they're doing? They're not doing anything. Why is this film taking ages? Trust me, it's one of those where you can't rush out.
No.
Because if I don't want to release something that we've just been pure pressured on and just rush it and everything.
Yeah.
I think we've been working on how we can describe it. We started around 2014. That's when we announced
then,
it.
yeah.
Around then when we announced the project, and then we sort of so the announcement came on 2014. That's when we were official like doing the live action Toy Story 2. We were really young. I think we were just finished our secondary school, I believe.
Yeah.
I just started college, and you know, from the videos we did with the updates, we was saying that we did a film of live action Toy Story 2, but it wasn't really satisfying
Yeah.
for you guys to watch. It wasn't what we wanted to make. It was absolutely awful and would never be shown. Oh, if we do like a Snyder cut, it can be shown, but no, but,
maybe.
Yeah, but it's one of those where we felt it was good during the time. It was like, you know, YouTube films making, you know, as a level of YouTube it evolved over the time. You know, from 2014 till 2009. Well, where are we at now? 2021.
2021,
Look how
yeah.
many fan films and stuff and footage being evolved. You know, people got better making stuff and editing and, you know, camera equipment. You know, we filmed on a phone. That's the
Yeah.
only budget we had, and then later on we slowly got into doing other film projects, and we learned about different ways of camera compositions and different ways of positioning cameras, different ways of setting a scene up, lighting, everything, editing, chroma key. You know, there's so many stuff you learn over the years, and I'm actually happy we didn't release the other one because I would have known now, especially like even I got the whole thing done. I would have been happy with it. I would be happy like I wish I could redo the whole thing, and that's what
Yeah.
gave us a second chance is to actually make how we wish we were kind of dreaming big. It's like we
Definitely,
really want to like create this massive project. We want to impress everyone, and but I'm so happy to kind of redo it again and finally get the chance of doing it. And over time, we did been through a lot. We've gone through different projects. We got busy with life and stuff in uni and course, and we've just been, in a weird way, we always gone back to it. And this is
Heck
why I
yeah.
kind of find it quite funny because I think doing a project over 8 years, well, it's around 8 years, I think, because we started at 2014, I think.
Yeah.
About 8 or 7 years. Over that time, we somehow always, knowing people and going through life, we weirdly always come back to do Toy Story 2 live action, and it's quite
Heck yeah.
emotional. It's a big emotional ride, really, because it's sort of like, we had friends back then and we don't speak. People end up having like, they get in, moving on in life, finding new friends, new places, and then there's this project where it just always kept us together, and
Heck yeah.
it's been a great. Honestly, I just think this has been an amazing experience, but especially a hard one. So there's a few people already mentioned stuff. Oh yeah, so were you guys inspired by live action Toy Story, JP Beyond, and Toy Story 3 RL by the Polly brothers? I would say we were very inspired by JP Beyond as well because when they released their first live action Toy Story 1, I was amazed how much effort and time they brought out, and I think during that time, I think Toy Story RL, those guys were I think it was Mason. I can't remember who was the second brother. The two brothers were doing. They announced they're doing Toy Story 3, and I thought everyone wasn't really doing Toy Story. I know there was one Toy Story 2 out there. There was the homemade guy who did the pictures, but I felt like I don't think no one was going to do Toy Story 2 live action. I was curious if anyone would do it, and then I think one of my friends suggests, "Why don't you do it? You done Funny Toy, like Funny Toy is a series we did with, it'll be quite fun to do," and that's just kind of how it kind of started. Okay, so, sorry, it's been a while. No problem. JC, oh yeah, Josh Production 07, I can't wait for this. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
We
man.
really hope you guys enjoy whatever we, create. The funny thing is, we learned during making this, actually learned so many new skills, especially in filmmaking and stop motion.
That's right.
We always, it's sort of like an evolution.
Yeah.
Where we started in a different way of doing it. We always sort of started like, oh, we're doing this kind of way. We're doing puppeteering, and then we end up starting puppeteering to stop motion, and then we never really done stop motion before. It was
Not
that
really,
kind
yeah.
of new to us, and we were very kind of worried on how are we going to do stop motion. We're not really that good at it, and then we kind of learned over years. Famously when you do stuff like that, it always fail to learn. And when we failed, I wouldn't say we failed, but when we did the first live action Toy Story 2, the old footage, we kind of realized that how much we could, improve it, and that's one thing I thought was pretty cool. But it is 20 years, we were almost done. Coming 2029. Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think it will definitely be coming out in 2029. It won't take 20 years, don't worry.
Nah.
But I would say it will come out soon because filming is almost done. I don't want to give people hopes up with the release date because we don't know what's in there in the future. But I would say we're done. We're done the majority of, I would say, 70% of the film.
Roughly. Yeah.
Filming, we've done pretty much 70%. We're just doing a lot of the, make sure we get all the footage all synced and everything. There's some stuff we have to, like, there's some bits of footage we need to reshoot, and but I think like everything is all, we've done a lot. this year, and I'm very proud of what we got. I don't want to say what we've done. I want it to be a
Yeah.
surprise. I
Oh,
want
yeah,
people to,
definitely.
you know, I would love to release a trailer for, every time when the anniversary is, I always want to release it, but I never get enough footage to do the trailer, so I don't think we're gonna get the trailer out for the 20th well, not 20th anniversary, the anniversary when Toy Story 2 came out. I believe it's, what was it, Thanksgiving Day. But yeah, I don't believe we're gonna get the actual trailer out then. But I think we're kind of like there's footage we need to do to get that trailer because there's a lot of footage in there that we haven't done. But we've done. It's confusing. We've done the majority of the other footage, but there's certain footage in there we need to do, but we weren't able to do that during the winter time. Tonto Solis, I can't wait for this movie. I know we're excited
Same.
as everyone else, and we're so excited too. We're like as making this, and for fans as well. Like we're
Hell
both
yeah.
actually like fan reacting to it. I feel like it's gonna be really massively weird when it actually is
Yeah.
released, and how our life is gonna be like because we're so used to calling. I'll call you up, Levi, and said, "Hey, let's go film today,"
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna kind of miss it. I think that's the
Yeah,
biggest thing.
same.
It's been, um, I remember when I started, and my little cousin was just born the year before. He was like a newborn,
Oh, yeah.
and he was 1 years old when I was filming Toy Story 2. And now he's like 10, like 10. It's just
Wow.
that's how crazy it's
That's
gone. Are you
that's
gonna
little,
be
bro.
actors or making cameos in the film?
Hmm.
I know you make a couple of cameos.
Yeah, I do actually.
I don't think I make. I don't know if I have a cameo. I've been a lot on camera, so I've not really had chance to had a cameo in the film. But I know this guy has a lot of cameos. Will it come out next year or 2030? You know what? It'll come out in 350. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No.
Give or take.
I would say I'm not gonna say we're hoping to get a release next year.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
just
aiming
say
to.
that.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get a release in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
We're confident we can get enough filming footage done by then. But we don't want to give an actual as a
Date.
release
Yeah.
day. Yeah. We're hoping next year. Every project we hope to get it done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But we've gone through a lot with life itself, and you know and now I'm starting university. It does gonna delay me a little bit more because I'm gonna have to be doing other projects for my course, and but it doesn't mean we're not giving up. We're definitely carrying it on,
Hell yeah.
and yeah, well, we're just showing how that dedicated we are on this project. Because we're doing it during our hardest time in our life, and it's definitely and it's been a lot of fun doing it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Any more Q&As? Oh yeah. So, what was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene.
What have we filmed so far?
That's a hard one. If I was to have a favorite scene, it'd probably be Al's Toy Barn. Definitely.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, I had loads of fun doing that.
that was last. No, it wasn't. When we say last summer, it's so weird. That's gone so
Yeah,
quick.
when did we do that?
That was 2000 and. That was after the first pandemic.
First lockdown, yeah.
Yeah, how crazy that is. That is weird.
Yeah.
That was.
At least a year ago.
How the
now.
hell did we. Flipping neck.
Jeez,
It's
man.
been a year now since we've been.
Probably.
Oh my god, time's goes by.
Mm-hmm.
What
Too
is that
fast.
coffee flavor you're drinking? Well, it's a cappuccino.
Mm-hmm.
I love my cappuccinos. Helps me keep awake. So it's coming out 2020. No, I don't think it's gonna come out 2024. Hopefully 2022.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. We're not saying definite. We don't want to
Mhm.
give people hopes up, but we're hoping to get it done by then. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the Alice Toy Barn, we filmed that during the summer of 2020, I think.
Yeah, about then.
And then I remember that was a good we spent that was my longest nights.
Oh yeah.
I remember I got a screenshot of pictures and I did on my stories where I filmed right 9 in the evening once. No, we filmed. What we did, we filmed in the morning till the afternoon, and then we had lunch dinner, and then you went. I think you got back home, and I went to do some more filming around 9ish. And guess what time I finished? Can anyone guess? I finished at 5 in the morning. So I did a night shift.
Yeah.
And I remember I was there and I saw daylight after coming home and I was like, wow, what the hell?
What is this?
This was that was one thing I don't want to do again. Because it was just because the thing is with this project we're doing a lot more stop motions which takes a lot longer to film. It's way harder as we expected, and it's very time consuming. And but
definitely.
the outcome looks amazing though. I think it looks so great together with the
Hell yeah.
with the project. J Gaming, hi, hello there.
Hello there.
We have 8 viewers. I don't
Nice.
have a chance to speak to everyone yet. Tornator. So I think I answered this guy's question. Can't wait for this movie. Thank you, man.
Thanks, man.
James Byrne, maybe 2022. Yeah, we're hoping around 22.
We're for that, yeah.
Hoping that. We just finished another project of ours.
Oh, yes.
That was also we were being really busy with that, and we finished. It's now released. It's the Spider-Man 2.
Hell yeah.
Starring Levi.
Me.
Levi Ballard.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so now Spider-Man 2 has been finally released. That was a lot of editing, a lot of special effects, a lot of stuff on that project. That was 3 years in the making.
Hell
and
yeah,
now
definitely.
we finally, and that feels a bit weird not working on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I think my favorite scene was probably Al's Toy Barn. I loved the bit where we did I think it was the first day of doing that movie because it was I remember we went to we went to one of the shops, the toy shops. We just bought a whole trolley full of toys.
Oh yeah.
To stock up. We never kept them. We gave it back. It was more we say boring them.
Yeah.
about saying paying but boring. Borrowing all this bunch of toys and and then there's one guy did actually thought it was a real toy shop.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Someone actually came in because it was an old cafe. And it was it was getting being built during it was getting built, and some guy just literally came in, wanted to buy a toy, and I was like,
gosh, here he did.
And I was like, no, you can't.
Dude.
This is a fake shop.
Yeah.
Nothing is real in this store. I think I scared this guy, and he said, "How much for this?" I was like, "No, you can't buy it."
Absolutely nothing.
I could have sold him it a lot more. I was like, I could have made some.
Damn it.
I've become a Mr. Krabs.
Money.
James Byrne, what is the hardest thing to film so far? Oh, what is the hardest film? Scene. I would say there's loads in my list.
Yeah.
There's one, I can't say which one's the hardest. I think the majority of them were hard. Because there was a lot of... Here's the thing about what I find really difficult doing one of the scenes is where you spend maybe, it takes you about 20, 30 minutes to do just one shot.
Yeah.
And then one mistake you do, you have to restart again.
Oh gosh.
That's
Yeah.
one thing with stop motion. If
Mhm.
you make one mistake or one screw up with the shot, then like you failed. So
Yeah.
I always get kind of like scared and like, oh, I really don't want to ruin the shot. Especially, I hate the long shot sort of film. Some of the long shot where Woody's sometimes walking and
Mhm.
it's a long dialogue where it's just all one shot.
Uh.
And sometimes you start, oh, it's so good, and then something like might fall
Yeah.
down. I think a lot of figures were really annoying sometimes where they just keep falling down and it ruins all the whole shots. What movie inspired you to start directing movies? What movie did inspire me? I would say, I would say Star Wars. I think George Lucas really inspired me. I know like people give him a
Mhm.
hard time with the prequels, but he always was kind of dedicated to his projects and that
That's right.
yeah. I think his passion of the movie, his way of doing it, and just
Mhm.
kind of inspired me. I'd say I know I'm no, I'm trying to think of another director. I think mostly George. Which toy was the hardest to acquire for the film? Oh, we were very lucky. I would say some of the toys were some of
Yeah.
them we already had. I think this guy was Prospector.
Yeah.
He
Probably.
was pretty hard to get. Bo Peep, we already had her before the film because I collect
Yeah.
some. I do some Toy Story collecting. But I'm trying to think who else. We were very lucky to have majority of toys.
Mhm.
Obviously, we couldn't get all the Andy's identical toys, like from
Mm.
Andy's room.
Yeah.
Some we have to find similar toys like the clown or some of
Mhm.
them obviously we've seen these very very talented like toy makers and they made these like like the
Mhm.
robot, the snake, the Polly, the clown, the roly poly clown, and it was just I wish I brought all those in the film, but
Yeah.
they were like free $200 $300 just to buy.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And we were very low budget, so we didn't really couldn't
Mhm.
afford any of those type of toys.
Oh
So
really.
we went to some of like the second hand shops and the charity
Mhm.
shops, and we found majority of maybe some stuff online.
Yeah.
Find some similar toys and add into the thing. But the main focus is on these toys.
Yeah.
Even with the actors, we struggle casting Al.
Yeah.
That's one thing we did really want. We wanted to get a very, very accurate Al like Wayne Knight.
Mhm.
That was the one hardest thing, but we just came across one of our friends. Uh, I think Al was one of the hard jobs to cast.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like I know he's very super weight and bald and he's a bit like
Yeah.
middle age
Mhm.
a guy and is kind of like a guy who like Danny DeVito would be. But I think what come towns with I guess it's for our version. I think we thought
Mhm.
maybe it's appropriate for him just being quite young and as a collector,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to be super huge, but
No.
we tried to make him. We put a belly costume in
Yeah.
some of the shots to give him like, he's super skinny, but you know.
That's fine. We work with it.
Will we make a Spider-Man 3? Never say never. Yes, of course. We're going.
Yeah, we're planning to.
We're
Don't
planning.
worry.
We're planning. I think hopefully when Toy Story 2 is done, we're gonna be working
Yeah.
on Spider-Man 3. We got big plans. We will say a trilogy. There's a trilogy.
Hell yeah.
The big from the first one, we always plan to do a trilogy. But yeah, stay tuned to that. What else? Who is your favorite character in the film? Who is your favorite character in the film in the movie? What was our favorite character?
Um. Oh, that's a good question.
Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz.
A lot of times we hear Tom Hanks saying Buzz. Buzz. Oh, come on, Buzz.
Oh gosh.
But Buzz has definitely been my favourite character.
Yeah.
But I think if it wasn't to choose any of the Andy's toys, or not like the main characters,
Mhm.
I would say Zurg.
Yeah.
Zurg was always my favourite Toy Story 2 character.
Mhm.
And I know the same, but I would say Belt Buzz because I love Deluded Buzz. I think
Yeah.
he cracked me up when I was watching Toy Story 2. I definitely love his humor and it's like
Yeah.
he just think from himself. But he just picked
Mhm.
up the potato head when he was going on the elevator thing. That was too funny. He's like, "He put me down, you."
Go down, you moron.
All right. What advice would you us give for someone wanting to make a fan film? Right. Some advice. Definitely be dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you definitely feel like that this is a project for you. Have fun with it.
Yep.
If you fail, you fail, but learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, life is a life. We always sometimes fail in
Yeah.
life, but we have to learn to pick up, stand
Yeah.
up, get us pick up again. But definitely, nothing's impossible. Sometimes you feel like you get too excited where I can't do this or this is too much
Mm-hmm.
pressure. There's always a way of doing it stuff. Especially with this project where like certain scenes where we felt there's no way we're doing it, but we've somehow in
Mm-hmm.
a weird
Oh yeah.
universe way we end up going around it and finding another way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing and don't pressure yourself. Make sure
Oh,
just make
don't.
sure you
Yeah.
have fun. Um and do make sure learn from what you're doing and just have fun at making it. I'm curious what fan film it is, but
Yeah. Same
definitely.
actually.
Um, Butter Production. Hello everybody. Home. Think Butter Production. Think. Okay. Well, I definitely had a lovely time doing this
Yeah.
project.
Same man.
And I love updating guys. This is what we're
Yeah.
here for. We just felt like we haven't spoken to you guys for a while, and we were doing filming. So let's just speak to the fans for a
Mm-hmm.
minute. What would you do for elevator scenes and event scenes? Well, those things we haven't done yet, so that's why we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about the trailer. Is we're actually like there's certain shots in that where
Mm-hmm.
Zerg versus Buzz and the bits, but we did from the original code we got a few ideas when we're gonna do the events, but we don't
Mm-hmm.
want to surprise people.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to hide the magician's magic. We want to
Mm-hmm.
make
Yeah.
sure if we ruin like oh we're using this piece and that it doesn't give that it doesn't make it feel like oh you can tell
No.
what that piece is.
Yeah.
It doesn't give never spill the beans. Make sure you surprise everyone. I hope live action Toy Story 2 is awesome. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
We hope it. We hope it. We hope it makes everyone. We hope everyone enjoys it.
Yeah.
Um, I really want to do a I really want to do the trailer so bad, but I just there's certain scene we need to film and then
Yeah.
we can do the trailer. Um, but yeah, we got so many cool ideas. I think the elevator scenes I'm very looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Our priority is to finish off the Al's apartment scene, so that's what we've been
Mm-hmm.
doing mostly every day. Is coming on set here and make sure we get everything because this is where majority of the movie takes place.
Mm-hmm.
I believe 50%, maybe 60%,
Maybe. Yeah.
because Andy has about I say 15
Mm-hmm.
because there's also the yard sale
Yeah.
indoors. We done all the Andy's house. That's one of the first thing we did, and then our toy barn is like there's fillers in the movie, so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes there's filling up in like during the story.
Yeah.
So we done all the toy barn bits. We done a lot of the crossing scenes. We done
Mm-hmm.
this like the mini sets and everything. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we're very proud of, but can't wait to show it. But yeah, over those guys are just chilling, working.
These guys. Yeah.
We haven't seen them moved yet, so knowing they're alive. Or
Mm.
can you imagine if we just rewatched this now and one of them were moving when we didn't realize?
Oh gosh. Yeah.
A lot of stuff we have to reuse. One thing a lot of stuff we learned is reusing a lot of the props.
Yeah.
That was kind of like because some stuff like, and that's what they actually did. I'm not even kidding.
Uh-huh.
They actually did that in the film. They reused some of the
Yeah.
props because some of they already 3D rendered some of the objects. And if you watch some of the behind the scenes, like the commentaries and you see the guys who've done like the sets and the sorry, the location stuff. They explain like in Andy's yard sale, you can actually see Sid's desk. So there's yeah, it's kind of crazy. Will you make your own trailer for Recreate One trailer? Um, we could do both.
Yeah, I think
Potentially, we
so.
could do both. I made a modern Toy Story 2 trailer, and I would love to. I think we'll officially. What we're going to plan to do is release the official one. 'Cause that's the main trailer for the
Yeah.
film. And then we'll have a bit of fun doing like stuff. Because I did actually, from the old footage, did like our own trailer style. So I used When She Loved Me song,
Mm-hmm.
and then have I loved Eminem. Like Eminem. I think that was the wrong song choice for a Toy Story 2 live action film.
Maybe, yeah.
I got a bit too. I used to do a lot of Eminem Toy Story stuff. I don't know. That's why that was why I started on YouTube, and I thought it'd be fun to do that. Some of the scenes would be difficult, like the elevator. The elevator, yeah, the elevator is well different. We've
Yeah, that'll be a hard
finished the
one.
elevator.
Yes, we have.
We just finished. That was difficult, but there was always a way. There was definitely a way of doing it. But yeah, I've done a modern Toy Story 2 trailer, so I could, if you guys want me to, I could, once the movie comes out, well, not the movie comes out, when the trailer comes out, and we have enough footage to do, maybe I might do a live action version.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be quite fun. Hey, McFly. I guess that's a Back to the Future reference.
I think so.
Someone's a Mr. Back to the Future fan. Which I love Back to the Future.
Yeah, same.
Should we recreate Back to the Future next?
Maybe.
Yeah. So anyway, I think any more questions? Have you ever played a Nintendo 64 or the PS1 Toy Story 2 game? Of course not. I have never played that game. Of course, I have. I love
yeah.
that. I love.
Yeah, I did actually.
I love that game so bad, and I love the scene. I still play it today. Like I still got it, and that was one of my favorite games growing up. I still struggle with the airport level though. I might do a let's play later. You know, I might actually do one. Because I'm thinking of setting up a gaming content to the channel as well. So I'm trying to give it a mixture. So if you want me to play Toy Story 2, the game, I'll definitely do. That'll be quite fun to do. Pizza time. Is that a reference to you? Because you're Spider-Man.
I'll take it as is.
Pizza time. Yeah, also, if anyone hasn't seen Spider-Man 2 yet, please watch it.
Yes, please do.
It's another movie we really worked hard on. If any Spider-Man fans out there. But yeah, that was during... We did Toy Story 2 and Spider-Man 2 in the same time, so it was back to back.
Yeah.
But that was pretty fun to do. Met a lot of amazing people working on that project. And we had our very first screening as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That was great.
It was like 2 or 3 weeks though, I think. But that was a fun experience. Seeing our film on a big screen was weird.
Yeah, it was. Like,
I put a.
we're actually doing this.
I was like, yeah, and yeah, there's a video out there of the screening video. But yeah, who's your least favorite Toy Story character? One thing. That's one question I find quite interesting. Who's your least? Who do you hate? I know mine. If anyone can guess, there's a video about it. The scene of.
I don't know.
Can anyone guess mine? If anyone guesses mine, they'll get a gold star. Like, who do you think is most either annoyingest or you hate this character so much, but it angers you so much? You guessed right. It's funny. How dare they put Bonnie's name on Andy's? Replaced Andy's name in Toy Story 4. I did a parody.
Only for her to just leave him collecting dust in a cupboard.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, no, Woody. I mean, even in Toy Story 3, I was like, no, don't go in that box. Don't send the toys to Bonnie. It's a bad idea.
Why? Why'd you do it?
Why?
Why, Andy?
What? It was actually Woody's fault, though, to be fair.
Oh yeah, it was actually.
He's the one. He's the one actually
Yeah.
written on the.
He put the post-it note on. Yeah.
He put the post on
So
the
it is his
dress.
fault.
It was Woody's fault. He felt bad. Don't trust Bonnie. Do not trust Bonnie.
Should let them go in the attic.
No, because I thought the perfect ending would be when he had the toys with the kid, Andy's kids. That like brings it to the full
Yeah.
circle. Like, why Bonnie took it and then threw it away? Like, she didn't care about Woody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one thing I hate about Toy Story. I love Toy Story. I like
Yeah.
Toy Story 5. It was a good film.
Yeah,
but
I
just
liked
certain moments where it just kind of peed you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my language.
I feel the same way, to be honest.
Like, not even that. I feel like Buzz's character was a bit off.
Yeah.
Because they made him a lot dumber.
Yeah, that
But
that bothered me the most.
that
about
bothered
it.
me because, like, if you watch, especially when we worked on Toy Story 2, we can tell by the
Yeah.
difference. Like, Buzz is a complete different character.
Yeah.
He was more have a leader role.
Mhm.
Like, and then people's like, yeah, but he wasn't always delusional. But no, he always had like his own
Yeah.
sense. It's like he's gone straight to delusional Buzz, just for the sake of it. But there was no
Yeah.
explanation to that.
Yeah.
I feel like that was just to give some audience a laugh, but
Mhm.
it didn't make sense. That didn't felt like the right writing to for Buzz's character.
Yeah.
I felt like he was just that. His character's very pushed into a side character that, oh, I'm just in there for the
Definitely.
mission, and didn't really had, he needed Woody, but Buzz left Woody in that scene where Woody in Toy Story 2 where Woody wants to go with
Yeah.
Japan. Buzz literally he ain't coming with us, and
Yeah.
he was heartbroken, but it was so emotional, and he was
Mhm.
just sort of like, "Wow, dude, I'm gonna leave."
Yeah.
This guy showed me this whole other world,
Yeah.
and and this is I have to lead a group, and he's a great leader. He had his
Yeah.
own inner voice, and that's what really kind of find off putting with Toy Story 4 is I feel like
Yeah.
some of the characters really off. Jesse had a very short role.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I like Bo Peep, but I feel
Yeah.
like Bo Peep was just sort of. I don't say Murray Sue. I don't want to. I think she got into like, that could easily been. I don't know. I feel like some of the characters were just, and all Annie's
Yeah.
toys didn't have any role.
Not really, no.
I understand Mr. Potato, Don Rickles sadly passed away during
Yeah.
COVID. I totally understand that. But like Rex, Ham, Slinky, I
Yeah.
feel like all of them just got pushed aside.
Yeah.
Most that had Bonnie toys had some of the lines. It felt
Yeah.
it felt like it. I'll be honest, Toy Story 4 felt a little bit like one of those shorts. If it didn't felt like a Toy Story, it felt like one of those kind of Christmas specials like they did with the
Yeah.
Terror, the Time of Forgotten, and it felt like a special, like a.
Yeah, one of those, yeah.
But it didn't felt like, and it was a good movie. It was amazingly animated, but I just felt some of the characters could have been written,
Better, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sorry if I annoyed everyone who loved Toy Story 4, but everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah, exactly. We have free speech.
Do you think you will do a screening for Toy Story 2 like you did for Spider-Man? Yes, and
Yes.
hopefully bigger. For Toy Story 2, we're hoping to actually find a local cinema.
Yeah.
Because we found a local theatre for Spider-Man 2, which let us film there.
Yeah.
But we're hoping finding rent a cinema.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we'll definitely do like a share film thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
We really want to go live with Spider-Man 2 screening, but we had a bit too much to organise during that day.
Yeah.
We wanted to do a live stream that day, but we couldn't. So I did like a little video instead. For airport scene would also be difficult. I agree. Airport was
Absolutely.
actually, but it actually depends how you're gonna do it. That's one thing. If
definitely.
you had an idea of the way of overcoming some of the scenes, then there's always a way of doing stuff going around it and anything like that. Do you guys do a live action for the Woody's Roundup TV show? So I think he's asking us, are we going to do a live action? Is it going to be real life or like actual?
Oh, as in based on the actual Woody's Roundup show.
You know, actually, interesting concept. Actually, if someone's like a real life one,
Yeah.
that'd be a bit too creepy though. Like, just I just didn't feel right if you did the design as just
Oh,
puppets.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, obviously we're gonna be doing the live. We're gonna obviously have to film the Woody's Roundup
Oh,
bits
yeah.
as well. I was squeaking my hands a lot. Sorry about that. I think I might do a Toy Story 4 live action. Good on you, man.
Go for
definitely
it,
go,
man.
definitely go for it. It's a lot of work. And if you got the time and spend time on doing it, you can you definitely achieve it. But don't. But it is. I do regret some aspects of like, oh man, like what could it be like if I
Yeah.
didn't do it? And now it's just, it's fun and the opposite in the same time. Really, that's my experience. I like the Jesse Playtime version better. I'm not sure what he means. I'm not sure what you mean by Jesse Playtime. Is that the doll or something? Am I gonna do a Toy Story 4 live? No, I'm. Well, anyone can do it. I think there's no.
Well, if you want to do it, then go for it.
Yeah. Just make sure you watch the film,
Yeah,
know what you're gonna
definitely.
get into,
Mm-hmm.
and have fun. I just suggest people making short bits and choose the things to do. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
if I was them, I would just like redo the scenes, not the entire movie,
Yeah.
because I would just be like, it's too hard. But if I would change Toy Story 4, if I would direct Toy Story 4 or rechange, I would definitely like change the ending.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would definitely do is have him. Have you seen that? I don't know if I've showed you it. There's a bit some like internship Pixar creators did these like internship projects,
No.
and they had to like use the Toy Story models to animate. It's for the internship course, and they done a thing where Woody goes to Andy's. It's like
No, I haven't seen this.
Andy's a doctor.
What?
Andy's like apparently a dentist or a doctor or something, and it's like they're experimenting with rain and lighting,
Mm-hmm.
and they went to like there's like a house thing, and it showed. It's a piece of dialogue
Okay.
from Tom Hanks's one of his films, and it looks like it's a scene from Toy Story 4, like a alternative scene where
Oh, yeah.
if Woody actually visit Andy
Mm-hmm.
as the alternative ending. It was so like emotional about it. Why could I done that?
Yeah.
Hire that guy. Would you like to do a live action JR shot before the film? I would love to do that, and I was actually thinking of doing one of those. So that would be a lot fun to do. Do you know that Pixar short where the lamp was kicking the Deluxe ball?
That one.
Yeah, yeah,
Boink,
that's the
boink,
boink boink boink.
boink.
Bounce. Who will be Andy, the actor? Well, we cast a very, very talented actor called Jude.
Mhm.
He's done a lot of commercial and TV. Done a few soaps and dramas, and it was so fun to work with him.
Yeah,
we
he was
filmed
really good.
we filmed with him around about 2 years ago now, 2019.
yeah.
So him and his mom came to visit on the set, and they filmed for like 3-4 days. But yeah, no, we did all the Andy's. When we starting this, probably we did the Andy's thing first.
Yeah,
That's
we did
one
that.
thing we prioritize is make sure we get all the Andy stuff done and
Hell
all the
yeah.
Andy's room.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how we'd actually done the ending. We've done the actual ending.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're doing films, you do a lot of the scenes in a different order.
Yeah.
I mean that's how some of them work, but. Yeah, they're all kind of scrouting around, but we're funny enough. We've done the whole "You got a friend in me." That's the bit where it's actually if you guys watch the Toy Story 2 20th anniversary special, you can sort of see the scene there. Just give you guys a little little hints. Yeah. Alright guys, I think we'll be closing this live stream. It's been great talking to you guys. I hope you enjoy this. Oh, we got.
Oh.
Will we do bloopers? Of course we're going to do bloopers.
Yeah.
I filmed this some of them this week. The only thing what we have struggled. This one I need to know about. One couple of things of the bloopers I might have to refilm in a different way because there's some bits in Andy's room is that we didn't get a chance to do some of the bloopers, like the potato head bit and then, like so some of the bits might be not like that can tell us a green screen, but there's some bits that we didn't get a chance to do the bloopers because we were more focused on getting the scenes done.
Yeah.
But some of the footage, like, 'cause now we can't really film Andy's apartment because Levi's room is completely different now.
Yeah.
It's all been had a makeover. That's what happens when you do.
We have some work done in my house.
So it's quite impossible to go through back to that. But there's ways to go around it, I guess. But we have done. There's already half of the bloopers done. But yeah, there will be bloopers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you already set the release date of live action Toy Story 2? We have definitely not, sadly.
No.
We don't want to give people hopes up again because we did that with the first release date. We were so confident that we could get this done during that time, but a lot of stuff delayed us.
Yeah.
So what we're hoping to get once we get all the filming done officially, and especially with all the reshoots, everything done, and that gives us time to edit, and that will give us an estimate time of where we can get everything done because I know Toy Story 2 will be a lot easier to edit than Spider-Man 2 because it's less effects. I've done a few edits already. There's some footage already been edited, so it's not too hard as I thought, like by time. But I'm hoping to kind of get it done. We're aiming about 2022. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much our estimate release date. But we don't want to give anyone hope. So that's just what we hope for, So please don't be disappointed. It's not coming out. Oh no.
No.
But yeah, we just want to show you guys we are thinking about a project. We're not crushed it in the side. We're not left it alone. We're definitely been filming every day. So I know I've not been mentioning it a lot during like a lot of my comments and I get a lot of comments saying where is the project and we just want to give you an update. So this is a way we can have a Q&A and discuss things. One thing I do want to bring back is I would love to do the Boulder podcast.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done that for a while, and I'm thinking hopefully adding some more content to the channel during the meantime. But yeah, once when we get free time, there's a lot more stuff coming. So look forward to that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for our live stream. It's been a great. Thanks for letting us, tuning in and stay tuned for more updates. Anyway, if anyone wants updates, check the Facebook page because you can see some behind the scene photos. We're always posting stuff. Every time we're filming, we're always showing pictures what we'll be doing that day. So if anyone's curious one thing we can't do is tell the release date. I know it's really annoying, but we just we can't give a release date yet.
Yeah.
We're trying to get everything done. But yeah. Have everything set for release date for live action Toy Story 2? Is everything set for the release date? Well, we're not sure yet. We've not got everything filmed. But once everything's filmed, then we can get a bit of an idea. But we don't want to, like I said, get everyone's hopes up, and we want to make sure everyone will be happy. Who will be the owl actor? Well, it's a guy called Alex Murphy, not RoboCop. If you say that, I might know him.
Yeah.
But Alex Murphy is playing. He's in Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
He's in some other films of ours. One of our fan screen films, and yeah, he's done a few stuff with us.
Yeah.
But he's been playing Al for the last 3 years, I guess.
Yeah. About that.
But yeah, he's been quite fun.
Uh-huh.
It was a fun working with him, but yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
This time I'm really gonna go now. I hope everyone enjoy the Halloween season, 'cause
Oh,
we're
yeah.
in October.
Yep.
But yeah, just everything's okay in Toy Story to live
Mm-hmm.
action. Please look forward and hope everyone have a good Halloween.
Enjoy. Yep.
Also, there'll be some new content coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, stay tuned and
Stay
check the updates on
tuned.
Facebook. Alright, guys.
Hi guys.
See ya.
See y'all.